Good day, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon and tuning in for the fabulous concert we are about to present. Welcome to our virtual concert halls live programs. I'm Ouspenskaya and I'll be hosting the program today. Virtual Concert Halls channel is dedicated to bringing live performances and events from international artists on stage right to the door of our dear audience from around the globe. And today we're presenting the fourth concert of the season of Sound Espressivo competition. The Sound Espressivo is a global music competition which brings musicians and audiences together beyond any imaginable physical distances, borders, and other barriers. For those of you who never heard of us, Sound Espressivo Global Competition is an online, live-streamed competition. It combines competitive environment and live performance experience. It's aiming to empower and enrich the audience members and the artists by providing them with this outreach and ability to be presented to the audiences at any distance. The goal of Sound Espressivo competition is to encourage, to nurture, and to reward musicians who are proactive about sharing their art and developing their careers. Sound Espressivo provides opportunities for musicians to discover their unique voice through numerous artistic categories, to take initiative, to present themselves on their own terms, to carve out their own careers. And it's also an opportunity for the audience to be in a very close contact with the musicians. And I would like to encourage everyone to please head to that chat field on your screens and please write to us your comments. It's very important to have that connection for the artists and the audience. And of course, after the concert, William Yeh will be able to see your comments and to respond.
No matter where you are or who you are, music connects us all. We started with a dream, but now we are paving the future. Welcome to the Sound Espressivo Global Competition. Fully virtual, yet bringing musicians closer together than ever before, now on a global scale. True live, inclusivity, diversity, connection, community, an extraordinary array of judges. Get noticed by companies all over the world. Prizes, scholarships, performance opportunities. Apply to be a part of the most exciting congregation of artists like nothing you've ever seen before. We guarantee quality and leave no musician behind. We can't wait to hear you on the virtual stage.
Today you're in for a treat. We're presenting a solo violin recital by William Yeh, a brilliant young violinist who is residing in New York City. William is a student of Naoko Tanaka at Juilliard Pre-College program. He will be accompanied today by a fabulous pianist, Akiko Chiba. William is 12. He was born in London, currently studies with Professor Naoko Tanaka. He was awarded generous full scholarship awards as the youngest violinist of 2019 Heifetz program for exceptionally gifted musicians and 2022 Aspen Music Festival and School. William has performed and won top prizes in various international competitions, including first prizes in junior division at Philadelphia International Music Festival and Concerto Competition, Eurasia International Violin Competition, International Violin Competition in Italy, and most recently the 2022 New York Chamber Players Orchestra Concerto Competition in the United States. William was also awarded Young Artist Awards at Singapore Violin Festival, at 2021 Busan Maru International Music Festival Concerto Competition in South Korea, and the second prize at 2022 Hong Kong International Young Musicians Competition in Hong Kong. William is very well traveled in different countries. He's been presented by many internationally renowned competitions. William has performed at such prestigious venues as Carnegie Hall in New York, Harris Concert Hall in Aspen, Mellon Hall in Philadelphia, National Concert and Recital Halls in Taiwan, and San Vito Auditorium in Italy. Most recently, William performed with internationally renowned pianists Akiko Chiba, who will be joining William at today's concert, Jinhee Park, Jeong-Eun Lee, Grammy Award-nominated pianist Mark Livshits, and internationally renowned violinist Svetlana Makarova and Accademia d'Archi Arrigoni under the baton of Maestro Giancarlo Guarino. In October 22, William performed at the Aspen Institute annual awards dinner at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. William will perform again as a violinist, as soloist in New York with New York Chamber Players Orchestra in April 2023. Prior to coming to Juilliard Pre-College, William studied with Professor Cheng-Chu Su in Taipei National University of Arts in Taiwan, Professor Quan Zhu, Yang Su Tak Conservatory of Music in Singapore, and violinist Sirena Huang in United States. William performed at master classes with violinist Augustin Hadelich, Professor Itzhak Rashkovsky, Professor Kyung-Soon Lee in South Korea, and the Grammy Award-winning Parker Quartet. Also, William has been mentored by violinist Peter Schumann, concertmaster of the London Philharmonic Orchestra in UK. William met a lot of influential and fantastic artists from around the globe. Besides playing violin, he's a kid. William enjoys playing chess, badminton, ice skating, as well as singing and dancing in musicals. He played Rolf in Sound of Music at the auditorium of Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall and starred as Peter Pan in Peter Pan at Shinchin University Concert Hall. And today we will be hearing from a winner and laureate of Sound Espressivo competition of 2022, last season's competition. William was awarded many awards at that competition, including a prestigious title of a laureate, including a unique award, the conducting experience, which was established by Mikhail Ouspensky Family Fund in honor and loving memory of a famous Russian conductor, Mikhail Ouspensky. And that award included for William to experience the conducting and classes and lessons with Maestro Giacomo Franchi. The Conducting Experience Award was also established in memory of a unique experience which Maestro Ouspensky had as a beginner conductor when he was called upon as a violinist. He was a violinist, and he was called upon to step in and conduct a program for Yuri Aronovich, the conductor who could not perform that particular program. So Mikhail Ouspensky had a crash course on conducting with Yuri Aronovich and had a successful career as a conductor ever since. So by establishing this award, the Ouspensky Family Fund would like to support an aspiring young violinist. Every time we host the Sound Espressivo competition and give that young violinist an opportunity to test his interest, his talents, and his desire to add a conducting baton to his technique and to his artistry. So William was the recipient of the first such award in 2022. And we'll find out from William how did that go, what did he learn, and what did he feel about it later, after he performs his concert. And now I would like to welcome on stage William Yeh and his fabulous pianist for the wonderful program. I'm very much looking forward. It's a program filled with fabulous violin virtuoso pieces. Okay, William and Akiko, the stage is all yours. Welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm William, and this is my amazing pianist, Miss Chiba. And today we'll be playing for you several pieces from our program. So we're going to start it off with Bartók's Romanian folk dances. So without further ado, let's start the program. We hope you enjoy. gonna play will be Mozart's Sonata K305 in A major. Kreisler's Syncopation. the next piece that we're gonna play will be Zapateado by Sarasate. This is a Spanish dance, so feel free to dance with me. Hope you enjoy. So the last piece that we're going to play will be La Campanella. So this piece was originally wrote by Paganini as his third movement of his second concerto called Rondo. So this piece, because it has a beautiful melody and everyone loved it a lot, so this amazing violinist called Kreisler transcribed it to a violin and piano virtuosic piece. La Campanella in Italian means the bell, so I hope you can hear the bell ringing in our playing. I hope you enjoy.
I'm sure a lot of people are joining me in this applause to your fabulous program, William. That was phenomenal, Miss Chiba. That your piano playing is incredible. What a joy! What a fantastic program. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions, but William, if you want to take a moment to breathe, we can give you a moment. Are you?
Thank you.
Would you like a moment to take a little break and then do the interview?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so this was a fantastic concert by the laureate of Sound Espressivo competition from the season 2021-22, William Yeh. And while William is taking a little breather after playing this huge program of violin virtuoso pieces with his collaborative pianist, Mr. Akiko Chiba, I'm going to say a few words about what the Sound Espressivo competition is and what it does. And Sound Espressivo competition was established by professional musicians to empower, enrich, expand global virtual outreach of classical musicians across this, the platform, across the boundaries and borders, to engage with audiences around the world and to present phenomenal musicians to those who can't physically come to the concert hall. We are streaming our programs, the competition itself and the following seasons of the laureates concerts and recitals through the live internet TV broadcast systems. You can find us on every major social media and video platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitch, on Vimeo, and a whole list, and on many websites of supporting organizations. Contestants can join the Sound Espressivo competition from their own location around the world. They don't need to take time from their schooling or their jobs and other activities. They can join from the comfort of their own home or the studio, like what William Yeh did today, joining us from a recording studio in New York with the support of fabulous engineers and helpers on the New York side. Our team of producers and broadcast designers and directors are also musicians and also producers from around the world. They are able to bring it all together on this fabulous platform and bring it to the audience. International panel of judges also joins the Sound Espressivo competition from their own locations. We have judges coming from Europe, from just about every country in Europe, United States, Canada, from Asian countries, from Singapore, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and of course in Europe from United Kingdom, from Germany, Austria, France, and Italy, and many other countries. Again, this format of international competition happening on internet live broadcast allows these musicians to join and be part of it and share their experience, share their opinions and their supportive suggestions with the contestants without having to take enormous amount of time and expense of traveling to a physical location of the concert. We are located on the virtual cloud. William Yeh was one of the star performers of the Sound Espressivo Game gala, which happened about a year ago. That was the season 21-22. And during this 22-23 season, we are presenting the laureates and winners of the Sound Espressivo competition, which was happening last year. And next season, we are looking forward to presenting the third international global Sound Espressivo competition next year. And now I'm seeing that William, I think, is ready for his interview. I can't wait to ask you some questions. It's been a while, and it's such a great pleasure to see you performing, smiling, talking confidently, and engaging with the audience in your very charming way. Your playing, your charm, your ability to speak are all speaking to the great path ahead of you. Now, can you please share some updates about what's happening in your life? I saw lots of competitions were listed and you were participating and winning them, but just tell us more about what was happening since we saw you.
So after winning the Sound Espressivo competition, I also went to different festivals and some activities and some organization. So I won this concerto competition. So I won the first prize of this concerto competition held by New York Chamber Players Orchestra. So I will be playing with them in April this year.
How wonderful! Why am I not surprised that you won the first prize in there? You're so good.
I also got the full scholarship from Aspen Music Festival. So I went there during the summer of 2022. So I had lots of fun, and then I learned a lot and listened to lots of concerts and did master class with Augustin Cadillac, and I just had a great time there. And I also went to the Aspen Mountain, which was 11,000 feet high in the sky. So
it is very high.
That's probably the highest place I've ever been to. So I also had a concert there. So it was really pretty cool. And I took my violin there and I just played in the mountains and had some fun with the birds chirping around.
Oh, that's fabulous. So you were joining the birds with your birdie playing. Wonderful. Well, can you tell me a little bit about your inspiration for the nearest future for this upcoming second half of the school year and maybe for the summer? What are you doing?
So, as I said before, I had the concerto competition, so I'm going to do that in April. And also I won another one. So I'm going to play the Paganini concerto that you just heard, but the full version. So I'm going to play that with another orchestra in May. So I'm preparing for both concertos, the Wieniawski and the Paganini.
Oh, so you're working on two concertos at once.
Yes.
How much practicing does it take you?
It does take a lot of time, but the part is that I don't really have that much time to practice. So because some of my friends, they're homeschooling or they go to an art school, so they're basically practicing from the morning to the evening. But for me, from the morning to the evening, I go to a day school. So that basically means that I just do academic stuff all the way until the evening. And then I get to home and start practicing. So I do have to practice smarter and more efficient to quality over quantity for my violin techniques to improve, because I have so many techniques and pieces I want to play, like Greek sonata, French sonata, Beethoven, Fauré, or some of the concertos like Tchaikovsky or Sibelius, Dvořák. Those are all really, really, really good pieces that I want to play, but I have to first get my technique there so I can play those really good pieces. So yeah, so sometimes I just have to practice more efficiently with the limited time I have. But sometimes I just gotta rest because it's really tiring from all these busy schedules. So sometimes I just tell myself I can rest and the world can wait for me.
That is so true. You already answered my other question, which was how do you handle the challenges? And I understand that your biggest challenge is you have so many things you want to get done and only, unfortunately, 24 hours in the day to get them done, right?
Yeah, I hope that it was 48 hours or something more.
Exactly. I feel the same. There is just never enough time in a day to do everything you want to do, right?
Yeah.
But you're right, that's a great approach. So efficiency and quality of practicing over quantity, that's a good
Yeah.
approach. But sometimes you do need that quantity, like some of those difficult passages, you kind of need to play them that many times for the hand to learn them. It's not just your ears, your head, your imagination, it's also a physical thing, right?
Yeah.
So do you have those like difficult passages or double stops or something where you feel like, I wish I had another 30 minutes to drill it?
Hmm? Can,
Do
can,
you sometimes feel like, oh, this is really difficult passage or the double stops right there. I wish I had another extra 30 minutes to just drill it so the hand goes where it needs to go, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I totally understand. Now, listen, you were a laureate. You won many awards by the sponsors of the Sound Espressivo competition. And one was a unique award, which is only given to one violinist out of the entire competition. And that was the Conducting Experience Award. It's established in the name of my father, who was a famous Russian conductor. And I'm just wondering, how did that go for you?
Yeah, thank you so much for the award. I'm so honored. It was a really great award, and I took lots of lessons with Maestro Giacomo Franchi. So we had some time together, and we just talked about some like the 4 beats, 6 beats, and all those different combinations. So it was a really fun experience, and I just learned a lot from taking classes from him.
Wonderful. So, did it inspire you to maybe in the future do some conducting? You don't have to say yes to please me. That's not the purpose of the award for you to become a conductor. You do what you want in life, okay? But what kind of inspiration did you draw from that, from those classes with Maestro Franchi?
Yeah, so basically, this award basically inspired me to become like thinking ahead of the beat, because for a conductor, if you conduct on the beat and you think for that note, and then the players will play and it's already too late, so you have to think before the beat. So, and also like this whole award just made me thought so many about like those details in the score, because Master Frenchie like made me read, not made, but like he like showed me the big like orchestra full score,
Oh,
and
the
it was,
conductor's score, which has everybody's
yes,
parts together. Ooh, that is
yeah.
hard to read. It's like a huge sheet with lots and lots and lots of lines in
Yeah, there
there,
was
right?
like 200 pages, or not 200, but like 100 pages for
Some of them
some
are
of the.
200 and 300 pages because you get all the
Yeah,
instruments placed in there. That can be really confusing. How did you go into that? What did you feel?
yeah. So I basically have to start get familiarized with like tenor clef or like alto, not just like the normal treble over bass. So I have to, and also to think about how the keys of those woodwinds are different from ours. So that is also a really fun experience for me. I learned like a lot.
Oh, that's great. So now you know that when the orchestra is going to be playing for you when you're performing your concertos, the conductor is there is going to be watching everybody's part at the
Yeah,
same time, right? And he needs to know who's playing what when.
yeah. He
Yeah.
it, because of he we I had the lesson with him. I went to this competition, and then it's really good. So now I get to play with his orchestra.
Oh,
The
that's
ba-
right.
Yeah.
So, and you're playing which concerto with that orchestra?
The Vinyavsky.
The Vinyavsky. Wonderful. I'll be looking forward so much to that concert. Hopefully, if I'm in New York, then I'll definitely attend. And I would like to invite our audience, if you are in New York, mark the date. William Yeh is going to perform the Vinyavsky Concerto with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra under the baton of Maestro Giacomo Franchi. And what's the date, William, again?
I think it's mid-April. I think I have to check the time. They're not really like so sure about the exact date, but I think like sometime in April. So
Mid-April. But you let us know, and we'll let everybody know about your concert.
I have an Instagram page called william.ye.violinist. You can go check it out. So I post like updates and concert information about my latest updates of any concert. So.
Wonderful. And you have a YouTube channel. So everybody can see on the screen the YouTube channel. Please follow William YouTube channel. And can people post some comments there for your videos?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah, please post some comments there. And subscribe to William's channel and subscribe to our Virtual Concert Halls channel, where you can see William's concert and some other people's concerts too. There's other wonderful musicians who won awards in the Sound Espressivo competition and also participated in other programs which we produce, right?
I think the concert is April 27th, I think.
Oh, wonderful. April 27th.
I was just thinking.
I'm going to put it on my calendar right now. I suggest everybody who's watching our program do that now before you forget. April 27th, William Yeh is going to perform Vinyavsky Concerto with New York Chamber Players Orchestra. And he's going to have a great insight into what's happening in the conductor's score and in the orchestra. You'll be that dream of a soloist. A lot of soloists come to play with the orchestra and they have no idea what's happening in that large ensemble group. You'll be able to hear all the voices, who's playing what, and be a good collaborator of that. That's really wonderful. Now, William, we have lots and lots of comments for you from your appreciative audience. And hopefully we can just go ahead and put them on the screen. And if you see them, read them. And if you know the person, please respond. And even if you don't know the person, please respond. This may be your future fans and friends. Okay, so from Progressive Musicians, William, you sound amazing. And the Progressive Musicians is led by wonderful pianist James Welch. Thank you, James, for joining us. William, now it's to you. You read the comments and you respond. Go ahead, read the comments and respond, please.
Can you? I think the screen, I can't read it from.
Oh, the screen is too far.
Say it out for me. Thank you.
Okay, so this next comment is from Aria Miranda, and I believe it's in Italian. I'm not gonna risk translating, but Aria, thank you very much. I can see 4 exclamation points, which tells me you liked William's playing.
Thank you.
Next one is applause from Little Billy. Do you know who that is, William? Little Billy.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, another comment from Aria Miranda. I think it's something about a very difficult program, which you did fabulously. Thank you, Aria, thank you. Oh, another one about Dvořák, piece you played. You know, you'll be able to see those comments again and translate them. Thank you. Oh, bravo! That's a great comment. Bravo, William, from Progressive Musicians. That's a management company based in New York. So wonderful. And this is in Russian. I think that I can translate for you, from Galina Chernogorova. And she's saying, I'm going to read in Russian first. Волшебная музыка, виртуозное исполнение. Спасибо, William, за праздник души. And now I'm going to translate. This is magic music, virtuosic performance. Thank you, William, for this joy of my soul.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And one more message from Aria Miranda. Unfortunately, I don't risk it translating from Italian, and another one we're going to go back and do the translation and find out. Okay, from Ria Young. William, do you know who that is?
What?
Ria Young.
Yes. She met me in Aspen.
Aha! So she's saying, congratulations to fantastic performance, William and Akiko. Now please respond. Say whatever you want to say to Ria. She's watching.
Thank you, Ria, for listening. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Musicians do support each other. And another message from Little Billy. Great job, William. From Liz and Hudson.
Oh, yes, I know them. Hi, Hudson. They played baseball with me before, but I didn't really play. I only played like once just to throw a ball, but we're like neighbors.
Oh, wonderful. That's so great. Yeah, thank you everyone who joined us for this program and who gave us your cheers and your support. And it was such a great joy to see so many people responding to your concert, William. This is wonderful. William, Akiko, thank you both for a fabulous concert. You made my day and you made my whole week going forward. That Campanella and that Dvořák and that Tchaikovsky are going to really, really ring in my ears. Oh, one more comment coming. Okay, this is from Frederick Bassinou. Congratulations for the outstanding and mature performance. I agree. Thank you very much, Frederick, for saying that. William is such a cheerful and such a young person, but his playing is so deep and profound and very mature. Now, our program is coming to the end. We're running out of time. I want to thank again, William. I want to thank Mrs. Chiba for your fabulous performance, for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful. You have a great day and you have a joyful spring, and we'll be in touch again. And with it, bye, William. And with this, I want to thank also very much our production team, the virtual concert halls, producers, engineers, broadcast designers, and directors. And today we had a fabulous assistance from Frane Rusinovic, our technical director, and Fyodor Ouspenskaya, creative producer. Both of them are professional musicians. Frane is a pianist and Fyodor is a violinist, and they are real magicians. They really know what the musicians need, the sound, the little pauses between the concerts, and they did a fabulous job. Thank you guys very much for your support and help. I want to also thank all the companies around the world which are supporting our programming and sponsoring the awards for musicians in the Sound Espressivo competition. Thank you all very much for your attention, for your support, for your love for the music and people who make music. And with this, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. Thank you, our dear audience, for joining us, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye now.